Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
All right, Lacey, any chance we have hail coming this way today? Hopefully not.
You see those images, and if you're in Norman, you're like, oh yeah, that feels like yesterday. For some of us, it's like, oh man, that's the destructive things that our Oklahoma storms can do. We do have a chance of large hail today. This time, though, we may only see 1 or 2 storms. Most location looks dry as we head through the day today. And honestly, the best chances for storms are going to be in Kansas, so far northern Oklahoma, and then crossing the border into Kansas. This morning, it's quiet. Your Friday, happy Friday to you. Looking good, warm, windy, may have a few isolated showers in southeastern Oklahoma. We've been tracking thunderstorms up along the Oklahoma-Kansas border. This afternoon, there's a strong cap in place. It's a warm layer in the atmosphere, several thousand feet up, that really tries to make storms struggle to form, and it's strong. If a storm can overcome that today, it will form in dangerous conditions and will be severe. We'll also have extreme fire danger in western Oklahoma, where it'll be hot and windy. And then tonight, a cold front slams in. Tonight will be much cooler, tomorrow much cooler. And when that front moves through, there will be a chance for thunderstorms along that. And actually, that's the best chance of rain, is along the cold front overnight. In the meantime, 60s and 70s up and down the plains. It is warm. The dry line is setting up now. Had thunderstorms take off in north central Oklahoma, race through Kansas. Still some showers and storms there. Best chance for widespread severe weather, and if we see outbreak type scenario, is going to be in Nebraska and Iowa and northern Kansas later today. Next Gen Live showing the rain going on Osage County back up to Bartlesville. Also a chance for a few isolated showers in the southeast. Quiet in the metro. It is 66 and south winds are gusting 25 to 30. We've had some gusts to 35. We'll see gusts 40, 45 through mid-morning. And these are the live temperatures, mid-upper 60s. Make sure you and the kiddos are prepared for a warm day today. Look at the 80s. When you're ahead of the dry line, we've got a lot of moisture in place. We can't heat up as quickly as folks with the desert-like air behind the dry line. So there'll be 80s. You get past the dry line, sunny, hot, windy, and upper 90s on the way. And that's why the fire danger is extreme out west today. Today's storm is rolling through the Rockies as we speak. Jet stream winds are ramping up, low-level energy surging up into that storm. And we're already watching the next system, which is out over the Pacific. That moves in Sunday night into Monday, the way it looks. So I'm showing you futurecast. There's the main storm system. The surface low is to our north. The dry line is what moves in. And as we go through the day, do you see that river? That is instability. That is Gulf moisture that's coming up. You don't see that. You're out and about, of course. All you're going to see are partly cloudy skies. But this is going to be going on at the surface and just above our heads. That fuel feeding into that storm could give us explosive development if a thunderstorm could start to develop. And I do think that happens up into Kansas, up into Nebraska. This particular set of data says not a single storm forms during the daylight hours in Oklahoma, and that would be a good thing, because if one does form, it would be a wild, wild day. Okay, large hail damaging winds and a large tornado would be possible out of it. I think the more likely scenario is something like this as the cold front starts to swing in. Notice the clock. This is 11 p.m. Thunderstorms, they'll still be potent, but try to form along the front, and those build down towards the Oklahoma City metro, especially to the northeast overnight. Those will still be rocking and rolling, but the tornado threat will come down significantly as we head into the overnight hours and along that front. So today, during the daylight hours, there's a low to a moderate threat for severe weather. Still that strong cap in place, but all that instability is there. And if a storm forms, it could produce very large hail, golf ball, tennis ball size hail, winds 65 to 75, and there's still that low to a moderate tornado threat. If a storm forms in this area, northern, northeastern Oklahoma into Kansas, it could produce a long track tornado. Doesn't mean it absolutely will, but that's going to be the potential. That's why we're just hoping that lid holds and we don't see a storm today. So make your Friday plans, but make sure you're staying plugged in and you're constantly thinking about what you and your family would do this evening if a storm forms in your area. For most locations, chances are 20% or less. Overnight tonight, the cold front comes in. That's when our rain chances do bump up, 40, 50 to an 80% chance. There'll still be a chance those storms between midnight and 5 a.m. are severe. Wind and hail the primary concern, with a very low tornado threat. Much cooler tonight with 50s, and your Saturday, northwest winds with highs in the 70s. We're dry Sunday until late in the overnight into Monday. Isolated storm chances next week, guys. Looking a little better Monday evening. Back to you.